Old and prone to accidents, Indonesia's arsenal urgently needs updating. Some machines that make ammunition in the nation's weapon factories date back to 1938. Nearly 200 people, mainly soldiers, have died in accidents caused by failing military aircraft in the past few years.
Dari sisi kemampuan.
Looking at our military mobility, Indonesia owns tactical vehicles that are more than 10 years old. Our striking force, cannon and other big weapons are by far not enough.
Indonesia is the largest country in Southeast Asia, with an army of 460,000 soldiers. In 2005, the United States lifted a 6-year weapons embargo that had been imposed after alleged human rights abuses. That embargo and a tight military budget were the main reasons equipment was never renewed. But President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono has announced a 35% increase in military spending to $7.5 billion for 2012.
What we need are more fighter aircraft. That is a must. We are buying T-50 fighters from Korea. In the long term, we are also getting other models from Korea. In the short term, before 2014, we are buying 32 used F-16s from the United States, 2 squadrons in total.
Indonesia's military has long been under pressure for its alleged human rights abuses, for its role in politics and for its businesses. Now the government wants to turn this huge army that has no major mission at the moment into a so-called minimum essential force. A force that has to be able to compete in the region. Indonesia's military upgrade is seen as countering China's increasing power, even though the two countries don't share a border.
The US will play its role to balance power in the region against China. If, for example, Vietnam and the Philippines end up in a conflict in the South China Sea, they will look for help from the US. Same for Indonesia. We will be an important ally for the US.
Despite Indonesia's planned military build-up, many are having doubts that this will have much of an impact. Even with a 35% increase next year, the country will still spend less on its military than other regional powers. There's also concern over the bureaucracy. One defense official recently said that just the paperwork for major orders could take 2.5 years. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.